Okay, dear Africans, I sound like a politician, right? Okay, let's go talk about Kiza Besigye. Okay, how we gonna save this guy from Museveni? Because now I have video before. People are very responding to my video. I have more than 700 viewers, which is fantastic because the people want to know. Because Museveni is in power for so long, okay? I'm not for democracy or this. I'm not. You know that, okay? Because I think democracy is scam. I know for African. I don't know other people, but it's scam. Why scam? Because they bring to us every time they bring something to us we don't support to do. This is Africa. We need to do things from us to us. Okay? Inside out. If it come from outside, I don't say don't learn from other people. Not I'm talking about that. I'm talking about African knowledge for African people. We need to start doing that. Because why? We can. Okay? So democracy is good and it works. It works for them. When I talk about them people who bring the democracy. For us, no. We work with community. We work with village. Okay, is very different. So democracy is for me is not something for us African. So if Museveni is long time is a power, for me it's not a problem. The problem is how he behave. Okay, how he behave. So now we're gonna talk about Kiza Besigye. I didn't know before, and I dreamed before. I think he go to my video. I dream somebody say he talked to me Elizabeth. I'm innocent. So I was like, who is this? Now connect with his image. Yesterday I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. Sorry, guy, for noise because we are home. Okay, it's a Saturday, so go with the flow here. So when I connect with image, I was like, wow, is this guy I connected, he say he's innocent. His face, his sincerity, you can see in the eyes, he need help. And as African, we need to help him. From now, how are we going to help him? We need to start tweeting about this guy, okay? If we are scared to tweet, because many people are scared to go to talk about the politics because it's dangerous. You just tweet my thing. You can repost my thing. Okay, I put his life. Okay, here and his picture. You can retweet if you don't wanna put your own tweet. We need to do this. This is something we need to do because I I didn't know much. And now I connect, I need to know this guy is safe and out of prison. And something else I found out, Museveni's son is the head of military. Yes, so he's a head of military and his father is president, So, wow, I have too many noise because you have kids here upstairs and these neighbors, I can sleep sometimes. Anyway, that's another story. But so this son is the head of military. He was appointee in 2024, I think, March 2004. Okay, and this is interesting. Now you see how Museveni is behaving like monarchy. Okay, he's really, really there to stay. And I'm always to staying. And if we leave people alone, okay? So if we doesn't need opposition and he doing bad job, that is a problem for me. If you don't want opposition and you're doing good job, I think it's fine. People are happy. Like you can see Traore, guys, you see this guy. Or my another one I like the Mali guy. Okay, the president, and the other one is what country? There are three. The Creole, Mali, and the other one is, I don't know, it's a country. They are very three people who went in the power with a military coup, which is, I think, is very good to take control of their country. So this type of politician, they can stay long in the power. I have no problem. If people have job, people have voice come from within. So it's not like they are feeding up. You know, Africa, they're feeding people things. Guys, you can't believe this. When I was younger, I think I was less than 12 years, I think. We were just walking, and I think with other people, just walking in the street, and we see this car, very good car, and he passes us. I was like, okay. And he threw papers. Like, I was like, what is this paper? So we know how to read, right? Everybody's running around, we take a paper and we read. And the paper was talking badly about Nyerere at that time. I was like, what is this? Nyerere is what? Nyerere is Nyerere. I was like, okay. And I didn't know politics. I didn't know. We just read and throw these things. And now, I'm older. I say, there are some people, they are dedicated for propaganda. And the more propaganda come outside of ourselves, which means the continent. People are studying us. We don't know. That's why election is the most important thing from outside force for Africa. They make a lot of money for that one event. And these African people need to know that. They need to know that the politics is controlled in the finesse. So my point is, if his son is in the military, and this guy is always go to the trial in the military, okay? So they have control now, okay? So no opposition whatsoever. And at the same time, I don't like opposition, but at the same time, Museveni is not a good leader. I know, Museveni, I know. Look at me, you are not a good leader. Yes. You and Ruto and Kagame, you just, for me, it's like almost serial killers. Yes, people are terrorized by these three men. Other people too, but these three men is a serial killers leaders, and they know it. And why they behave like they behave? Because the West is backing them. Yes, the West is backing them. Why they backing them? Because, you know, they have things to gain. West, if that, you know, like Mugabe, how they go very, very hard in Mugabe. Okay? They never go that in Museveni. Why? See, so Museveni's son is a big head of the military. So big head of the military is very good in sense of Museveni is always knows nobody gonna have coup d'etat. Yes, he will never have coup d'etat because his son is there. If we're gonna have coup d'etat, it's come from his own blood. Maybe one day they're gonna put this like a show, coup d'etat. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. I just download. Yes, maybe one day they're going to do like a coup d'etat. Boom, because his son is the head of the military, they're going to coup d'etat with his dad. And when his dad is like in the end of his life, I don't know when. So they're going to coup d'etat, and his son is going to go to the power without nobody choosing him. So dynasty. And when you're gonna go to the power, oh my gosh, maybe this is their plan. I never intended to do this. I didn't know this. So yes, this is your okay. really? This is, okay, university, this is their plan. Because nobody can choose his son. Because he is Museveni baby. And the Museveni terrorized everybody, you see? So people knows already. And the people who was courage to talk, they go to the prison, like the guy, okay? Which we need to make energy to that. I'm going to try to make energy to this. I'm going to try to tweet almost every day, okay? For this guy, Museveni, to leave this guy alone, okay? And so maybe they're gonna go do this, and they're gonna do coup d'etat to his own dad, and maybe in the end of his life, or they know like people, because this politician knows what is going on. Eh? They know what's going on. They know what people doesn't like them. Okay, they know. So when they see, okay, this is the end of this, he gonna be president, and nobody choose him, and he gonna choose somebody else to protect his own power. See? So Africa, we have very bad problem, and we need to take really serious our own future. I have problem with these three leaders, because these three leaders take all our resources and give to the West. I'm in Canada, yeah, it's considered the West, but we need to cooperate. But they just give 99.9%, and our people doesn't have work, doesn't have a job. Okay, I was in Africa in the summer, in the July. You can see people have energy, people have the will, people have knowledge, people have, but we are like in the dark. No internet. And I was like, wait a minute, internet cutting is coming. I was like, why we don't have everything we have in the West? Not the big building, but we can have internet. You know, that's why I found out maybe the internet is another way of control Africa, because we can communicate. What they have, we can have, like internet-wise. People who doesn't have money to put internet, yes, but they have the constriction to have that, they don't have. So I said, why they don't have? I spent it to my sister place 5 or 6 days without internet, but it was good because I don't want to go to the YouTube, whatever. It's like I talk to people, but at the same time I was like, why is it is not like I choose to not to go than somebody else choose me not to have. So what we don't have, they have. I found out we are the same. Guys, we are the same. We are the same. Their power is the money. And the money, how they have their power, they print money. That is a power we don't have as African. So how we can have things without printing money? We can control our resources. So when we control, that's why they do everything not control our resources, because they know they really money. So they have power to create money. We don't have, but we have resources, which is money, but we don't control our resources, you know? It's like catch-22. They know it. They know this. That's why they put all of their energy in the election, all their energy, keep these bad actors, which is presidents like Mugabe, no, not Mugabe. Mugabe, I love Mugabe. Museveni. They put Mugabe out of power, because the Mugabe, it was all about people who Castro. Okay, this is the people who have really. The more you have heart for your people, the more they don't want you to keep going. The more you are like Museveni or his son. I don't. I don't know much about his son, but when I do research, I was like, the baby is the head of military. Yes. So, guys, this is the time to save this opposition leader to get out of prison. And we need to protect him not to have heart attack. Yes, heart attack is another thing they kill our leaders. Yes, I don't know where they put this attack. Maybe in the hospitals. Yes, I think this is a hospital. They do something over there. It's laughable how our leaders have heart attack. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna put energy because this leader, this Museveni opposition, get out, and maybe God gonna bless him to have the courage, Besigye, to become the next president before this baby, Museveni baby, have coup d'etat. Actually, is illegal what he's doing. To put him in trial in military, and they keep doing because nobody's there, and the West is their besties. So when is how you know the West is backing them? They don't talk about it. Do you see nobody talk about Museveni? How long is in the power? No, they will never talk about it because they know, because they gain something. Okay. So anyway, this is Saturday, so I'm gonna leave you not too long for this. So guys, I'm really dedicated for this guy. I didn't know. I think I dream. I'm gonna go to my own video to see this guy talk to me. I have video that Elizabeth, I'm innocent. I was like, who's this guy? Why he talk to me? And in that time I was like, wow, is this really? And now I'm very confident on my ability as mediumship psychic. I don't doubt anymore. I have my knowledge, I have my download, I have my thing, and I give to you. And this guy, I think, talked to me, and this guy is innocent, and Museveni is almost act like a dynasty in a bad way possible. Okay? Museveni is not loved by people. He's not loved. He's really, really, really not loved. Okay? So anyway, thank you so much. Yeah, I know it's too much noise. Thank you so much. I'm gonna leave you there. Don't forget to tweet the tweet to Museveni. I'm gonna type to tweet. I'm gonna put the article in Museveni account. Yes, I don't scare Museveni. So his son.